We made a big mistake and some of y'all called us out on it. Well, good morning, y'all. Jason, got the sheriff right here behind me. What's going on, Sheriff? Doing all right, brother? You got a fist bump? Fist bump? Thank you, sir. We've got another glorious and beautiful day today, don't we, buddy? So I've been seeing a lot of questions about the honeymooners since we moved them over here and since the last video. You can see out here, they are still absolutely loving their new pasture and their new area. And to be honest with y'all, they are getting a ton of more exercise over here than where they were. I don't know what it is about here, but they are constantly walking this whole perimeter almost all day long versus what they did over there in that smaller pasture. Now that pasture was still pretty big. Now those, gosh, I forget what size those pastures are, but they're still fairly large, especially for just two cooney pigs, which are considered, at one time, they were the smallest pig breed out there. Since then, people are starting to breed down these pigs, you know, and they advertise them as micro pigs, and we're getting close to Christmas time, and that's usually when I'll start talking about this. But don't get fooled by the whole micro pig thing. There's no such thing as a micro pig. You're not gonna have a pig that's gonna be the size of a Yorkie Terrier or a toy poodle. It happens every year almost, that you'll start seeing these advertisements come up that they got micro pigs for sale, and they show that cute little piglet. And all piglets are cute and small. But 6, 7, 8, 9 months from now, they're not going to be that small anymore. They could get anywhere from Gus and Loretta size, Peaches size. Peaches is a pot-belly pig. Gus and Loretta are coonies, which again, both of those at one time were extremely small breeds for pigs. They've gotten now where I think they get around 60 pounds, 50, 60 pounds, but that's still a large animal. They're not as advertised at all. They'll put the little pink bows on their necks and they look so cute, and they are. But people will get them and then realize that this is not what I thought I was going to get. And then people start trying to find homes for them, and it's difficult to find home for a pig, and they may get dropped off at shelters or even worse. So don't fall for that. Do not fall for the micro mini pig scam that happens every year. Yes, they are breeding them down and they are getting smaller, which tends to, I don't know how I want to put this, but usually when you start breeding stuff down, there tends to be genetic defects, and we're seeing it in dogs especially, but other animals as well, as horses, and now pigs. Right, big boy? Right, big boy? All right, let's go get you guys taken care of and the rest of the farm. All right, Holly, let's go take care of everybody. Show everybody the new routine we got going on around here. Loretta don't know that I'm about to feed. Gus does, of course, but not Loretta. She's over there. She's probably picking up her acorn or two over there. Well, spoke too soon because she now knows I'm over here. Oh, goodness. Good morning, girl. How you doing this morning, huh? Telling everybody how much you love your new place, huh? You love your new place, don't you? Yeah, love it over here. Yeah, love it over here, don't we? Absolutely, we love it over here. That's right, we're gonna get y'all taken care of this morning. Loretta said, quit loving on me and bring me some food, man. So nothing's really changed with these guys. It's just basically, well, I take that back. There has been one minor change with Gus and Loretta, and that is we're feeding them twice a day now. Same amount of food, we're just splitting it in half. And we're doing that because they see the other animals getting fed in the evening time, and they don't understand why they can't get fed in the evening time, and it becomes just a crazy mess because you know how Loretta is. And then Gus will speak up just a little bit, but Loretta just goes on a full-fledged rant as to why she can't get fed again. So to keep everything calm and keep them, you know, that's just some anxiety that they don't need. And so what we're doing is splitting their feed up in half and giving them one half in the morning and the second half in the evening. But other than that, it's basically the same thing, honestly. Or same routine, which has worked out really, really awesome. A lot better than I anticipated, to be honest with you. You got the big horses?
Yeah.
Good deal.
Should I?
You know what I do?
You do that?
No, I don't do that. I mix it before I wet it.
Oh, you're smart.
And then it doesn't, it still sticks to your hands, but not like it does.
Have you never watched me make your dinner? That's what we're giving hands for, Jesse.
Oh gosh. Yeah, but I mix it before I wet it.
Okay.
And it seems to work better.
You think?
Yeah.
I just rinsed my hand off in the bucket.
Oh gosh. You know, do what you want to, but that's just how I've been doing it.
Well, I won't say that that's smart or not smart, but I appreciate the advice.
You're welcome.
I lost the scoop.
You lost a scoop.
Yeah, I dropped it in the bag and now I can't find it.
Oh. 2 scoops of... Every time I think of scoop, I think of that commercial.
Huh? 2 scoops?
2 scoops of Kellogg Raisin Bran. 2 scoops.
Peaches, is that what you think about? Peaches says she wished somebody give her 2 scoops. She don't get but 1.
Where's my... There it is.
1 scoop's all she gets. Where's the
1
girl?
scoop. Peaches says she got to watch her figure.
Oh, goodness. Trying to open up a new thing of lubricant and my hands are oily from the horse feed.
Oh. I hear you, Willis.
Now, how do you know that was Willie?
I know his voice. I know that fella's voice.
You know, Peaches is high maintenance.
Peaches is high maintenance.
I mean, look at all these ingredients.
She, her and the horses, Willie and Riska.
Pocket is not high
Pocket's
maintenance.
not high maintenance.
Peaches is high maintenance.
Peaches is high maintenance. I know, brother. I know. Good morning, Willie. I see you. You see me? Willie says he sees me this morning. The birds are singing this morning, aren't they? Yeah, give us a few more minutes and let your food soak in good, and we'll be out there in just a second. He knows what I'm talking about.
Reska's over there nodding.
Reska's nodding?
Yeah, it's usually Willie that's nodding,
Willie's
but it's
usually the
Reska.
nodder.
Watch her. Reska, we on the way, girl.
All right, gotta get you untied here, Mr. Willie, because you, my friend, can open this door. You sure can. And we don't need you in this barn. Nope, we got plenty of supervisors in here as it is. Come on, Big Daddy, let's go. Talk to us, Willie. Yeah. Talk to us, Willie. Goodness. Yeah. Got Willie fixed up there. Now it's Miss Reska. Now, Reska says she don't do all that talking. No, she does not do all that talking to you, girl. All right. Y'all enjoy your breakfast. The fence off?
Yeah.
Just had to double check. I don't need you going down to Electric Avenue this morning. All right, baby, come on. Come on, Matilda. Come on, girl. Come on. There you go, my love. There you go. Rambo learned that from Peaches right there.
You think?
Yeah.
He said, who said?
He sure did. He learned that from the boss lady.
My goodness, all 4 legs are stretched out. I don't think we're going to get anything out of him today.
Nothing. Good morning, boys. How y'all doing this morning? Y'all ready to stretch your legs? All right, let's stretch them. Come on, let's stretch them. I want to see some dancing this morning. I mean, nothing? No dancing, no running. At least you are strutting. I'll give you that. Got a little strut going on. But that's it. That's it, isn't it? Y'all starting to get a little old. Yeah. Calming down just a little bit. But he is strutting. All right, guys. Y'all come on out too. Come on. Come on. Good morning, Tipper. Hey, buddy. Fist bump. Fist bump. Everybody's a little slow this morning. Everybody is a little slow this morning. And as always, Big Top don't get in no hurry now. He's just going to take his time and do what Top wants to do. Yep. Let's see, we got the other porta hut in here. We got to get that flipped over and anchor down today. And we got something else big we need to do today too. Something that some of y'all suggested that we should change up, and makes a lot of sense. Really does make a lot of sense. Well, good morning, honey. Hey girl, how you doing this morning? How you doing this morning? You doing okay? Yeah. Oh, honey. Tip thinks I'm a scratching post this morning. Or did. Hey, Bo. Good morning, Bo. Good morning, Bootsy. Hello, Capri. How y'all doing this morning? Everybody wants to visit? That's fine. Y'all come and visit. Yeah. Y'all come and visit. Yeah. You sweet thing. Yeah, you sweet thing. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my goodness. You want to help me today? I probably could use your help. Yeah. I might could use your help. Yeah, Brooke and myself, we definitely could use your help today. Love you, girl. Which way? This way or that way?
Well, where do you want it, first of all?
I think this is fine up here. We can pull it back just a hair. But you gotta go get the tractor, don't we?
No. You know how light it is.
We can hook Jesse and Honey to it. What you think?
Don't need Jesse and Honey. Need Jason and Brooke. Have to hook the tractor to it. What do you think?
That looks good.
Now, which way? The way it's going?
I think the way it's going.
Want to take these off first, or does it matter?
It doesn't.
All right, let me get everybody clear. Go ahead.
Clear?
For now, Jesse's coming. What y'all doing? Up in the top of the hay bale? That's kind of silly. Have you noticed how little Laura is?
Yeah, she's small.
That's why I never wanted to breed her.
She is really small.
You know, it's probably because she was a triplet.
Yeah, it is.
Because she's just so tiny. She's, not much bigger than Bo Peep.
No.
Loretta trying to topple her water over. Look at her. She might succeed.
I didn't mention we got Mr. Caden over here.
Yeah.
He's out here working on the fencing for us over here.
Taking up the fence where Loretta and Gus were.
Yep. You ever had one of those, what in the world were we thinking moments? Yeah, we had one of those when we were moving the porta huts around. See, the porta huts are anchored by these rebar that have this notch welded on it right there. Because during high winds, they will flip. And that's what holds them down are these anchors right here. Well, I've always, and you've seen me do it in the past, used the old trusty sledgehammer to put these guys in the ground. But y'all know how hard our ground is. And I got the first one, we moved that first one over here to Gus and Loretta's new pasture. I was just hammering away, hammering away, hammering away. I don't know how long it took me to get 4 of these guys in the ground. And then Brooke magically said, what are we thinking? Why don't we use the post driver? I tell you the truth. So we did. We started using the post driver and literally took 10 seconds, 20 seconds to put all 4 of these guys in the ground versus 10, 15 minutes. I don't know why we never thought about using the post driver until now. And I might go on record and say this post driver is one of the best investments we've ever made on this farm. I mean, it has been a lifesaver for us with this hard compacted ground we have here on our farm. It has been, a total game changer. Well, hello, ladies. Tell y'all what, that one right there. Well, you can't really say that on these heritage breed chickens. They're different than your normal chicken that we're kind of used to. Thought that may be a rooster, but these females can have combs like roosters. They can have spurs like roosters on these old breeds. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a hen. I think. We'll know soon enough. I hadn't heard anybody crow though. What'd you say?
I don't have any roosters.
No roosters? You see that one, the cone?
Yeah.
You see it's cone?
I don't have any roosters.
A couple of them in there, but you know how those...
Heritage breed.
Yeah, they can fool you.
That's no roosters. That's all girls.
All girls. I think we'd have a crow by now. All right, Big Oak. You hold that piece of rebar for me and I can get this thing nailed on down, brother. Yes, sir. Y'all look at Oak now. He'll tell y'all the truth now. This fella here knows he got some hair. He has got a full-fledged mullet. Let us see your mullet. There it is, right there. Business in the front and party in the rear right there now. Look at that. Look at that. I like your mullet. I really do. This is probably going to scare you guys. Let's see. Choke on. And oh, there goes. Look at that. Tell y'all, Nugget would get in it. Or Nugget will get in them. We've seen him. You think they're too tall, but they're really not. These porta huts they fool you. They're a lot bigger than what you think. All right, I gotta crank this thing up. I don't wanna scare y'all, okay? No, I don't wanna scare y'all. I don't wanna, ooh, we might have to brush your teeth. All right, get back now, it's gonna crank up. There you go. Anchor down, fellas, anchor down. So the other day when Brooke and I put the hay, we finally got the hay in the barn. And got the hay in the barn, there was a little something that some of y'all let us know that we had made a mistake, and possibly a huge mistake. And that is that, well, we put the hay directly on the concrete. See, when me and Brooke did this, we didn't think anything about it. We thought under the shelter, down here in the barn, everything's fine. But I got several emails from cattle people or cattle ranchers or people that own cows or horses that store their hay inside and told us that we should have put the hay on pallets. And again, I just never crossed my mind it's under here, but they are right, because if you don't know, concrete does sweat, and especially here in our high humidity climate. We even have high humidity during the winter months as well. So the concrete will sweat, and if we have a rain and it's real humid, it could create moisture underneath this hay that honestly we did not think about. So me and Brooke talked about it, and we're like, well, we're really having a hard time. This bale won't be that bad, but it's these upper bales that we're having a really hard time with. Our single spear can go through the center of this with no problem. The issue is that when we go through the side of it right here, and this is dirt. Don't let that fool you. That's just dirt. But when we go through the side right here in the middle, that single spear, well, puts a lot of pressure, and it tends to rip this hay net or this twine that keeps these bales together. Now, a lot of y'all sent us this cool contraption that's called a hay grapple, I think that's called, or a bale grapple. And yes, indeed, very cool, but it was kind of on the expensive side, to be honest with y'all. And if we had this huge farm and we baled hay ourselves, and we just dealt with hundreds of bales of hay, I could see investing the money in one of those. The next time we go to Garrison's, I'm going to look and see how they do it. And I did just that. And this is it right here. I know this looks crazy, but let me show you on the tractor how this works. And y'all, this was very inexpensive. I mean, very inexpensive. This is what you call a stabilizer bale spear, is what this is called. This is your main bale spear or hay spear. These guys go right here, and they're a lot shorter. On our attachment right here, there are 2 holes right here, and I gotta get a wrench. But these guys go in here, and what this does, that gives us 3 points of contact in that bale of hay, which should prevent the hay falling apart or the hay netting coming apart. I tell you guys all the time, we try to read as many comments and emails as we can, and we definitely listen to any great advice that we can get. I'm not a big ego person, or I guess that's what you would call it, or know-it-all, I can tell you that. We definitely listen to you guys and take any advice that we think can help us out here on the farm. And we are grateful for y'all reaching out to us and letting us know that our hay could possibly spoil sitting out there on the concrete. Let's just say, nobody knows everything, and you're never too old to learn something new. Never be too prideful or have a big ego where you don't take other people's advice either. You ready to give it a shot?
I reckon so. You got some pallets?
Yeah, got some right here in front of the barn.
Hey, just.
She quit as soon as I get it. Yeah, you're not gonna film me doing that. I'm not gonna get embarrassed on camera. Oh, she was steadily dancing over here. We could hear it. Oh, hear him. We're gonna sneak over there. Hey, I hope that snoring don't bother you in Peaches. You might have to cut that radio up just a little bit louder at night. All right, good news, bad news, or the good, the bad, the ugly. I love that movie. I like that movie. I love those old Clint Eastwood westerns. I think I've seen all of them, and I'll watch them more than once. But anyways, let me show y'all what's going on and what's happening. Well, number one, the hay spear thing didn't work like we thought it would. Our tractor is just not tall enough to do what we want to do. It's just not. It didn't go well through the sides. It just didn't. The hay's just bound so tight that, especially the little short ones, it just won't go through the hay like I thought it would, okay? Like me and Brooke were talking about, Garrison's does have the 3-point hay spear system, whatever you want to call that thing. But we seem to think that they got a big tractor. Probably, I don't know what size it is, bigger than ours. So it's a lot taller because they stack theirs up 3-4 high, and their tractor can reach that high. So what it's doing is it's able to go like this, pick it up, and then flip it over, which we can't do. So y'all know how we had a bale here and a bale here, and the one on the bottom was flipped up and down like that, you know, with the open end facing up. And then we were going to stack the one on top of it like this with the open end facing to us. Well, what's happening is when we flip this bottom bale up, we're kind of tearing the hay up just a little bit. And we feel like what's going to happen is that it's going to just fall apart. So me and Brooke were talking, and we've made a decision that we're going to stack them open end like this and put the one in the middle. So it'll just be 3 across here instead of 4. We're going to lose a bale. But with our setup and our tractor, if we had a bigger tractor, a taller tractor, it would be a different story. And y'all, we don't need a bigger tractor. This is something that we're going to do, you know, once a year. We're not in the hay business, so there's no reason for us to spend a whole bunch of money on equipment to stack a few bales of hay. And I say a few, I don't know how many we're going to get in here, but 3, 6, 9, 12, maybe 15 total, but somewhere around 12 to 15. So we don't need any big time equipment. So our plan is to do 2 at the bottom, 1 in the middle, 2 at the bottom, 1 in the middle. So we're all going to lose a bale because we're not going to flip them up, but we're not going to damage the hay by trying to flip them over all the time. And I got Mr. Caden help me. Brooke had to go do some things, so I got Caden on the tractor. He loves driving the tractor about like Brooke does, so I'm going to be the director, the hay director in here, and we're going to get this stacked up. All right, sit down. Hold up. All right. Come on. All right, ease it down. Do it like that. There you go. All right, now ease back. You're good. Yes. All right. Turn it. There you go. Now, this is just going to work out better for us with our setup, with our tractor, with everything we got, stacking them like this. I know we're going to lose a bale each time. We could have 8 bales of hay in here instead of 6, but for us, this is gonna be the way to go right here. So we got 6 right here, and we're thinking we're gonna need 12. So that'll probably put us to right about here in the barn. That is, well, a little more than halfway. We still have a good ways more. We could end up putting, I'm guessing, anywhere from 18 to 24 bales in here, and that's just in the middle, and that's all the way to the end. We can come over here. Of course, y'all remember, this is all gonna go to the shop really soon. Hopefully next week or this upcoming week. But I'm telling y'all right now, this is awesome. Oh, I love getting excited over, just stacking hay. I mean, come on. What's not to get excited about this? Right, Holly? And I love figuring things out. I love the challenge. That's what makes farming or homesteading or whatever you want to call it so much fun, because we're always thinking and figuring things out over here, and I just love it. I love the challenge, and I love figuring things out as to what works best for us on our farm. Oh, Pocket, we got the hay moved. Yeah, we got the hay moved, girl. I know that's your spot right there, isn't it? That's her spot where she finna hit that Elvis lip. Give us that Elvis lip, girl. Go on, give it to us. Yeah, that old hunk of burning love right there. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Look at that Elvis lip. Oh, goodness, girl, you something else. Oh, oh, goodness.
Could I believe in what my eyes cannot see? Or has the antidote to brokenness evaded me? Could I believe in what my ears have not heard? Or will the suffering that surrounds me have the final word? Even on the darkest nights, I know the sun will rise. I will trust the promise I cannot see with my eyes. Even when the clouds surround, I know.
2 things I need to update you guys on is, number 1, the country store is back open. Now, we had it shut down for a week or 2, restocking the shelves and doing some maintenance over there on the country store, but it is back open over on our website, and the Christmas stuff's over there. So it's slap full of Christmas stuff and a lot of new items over there. And one thing that you might be interested in is, of course, we got our calendars are out over there, and we got a new children's book that's out over there, some new Christmas merchandise, and our own cast iron seasoning. I know some of y'all were asking about it because it was down, but it is back up, restocked, ready to go. So be sure to go check that out. And I recorded a kids video this week that will be coming out fairly soon in the next week or 2. It does take me a little while to edit the kids videos because it's just a little more involved in those. A lot of music, a lot of colors, a lot of text and pictures and animation. So they're a little bit tedious. I say tedious, just different. They're different to edit. I love doing those. Y'all stay tuned because the kids channel is going to be a huge part of the content that we're going to start putting out. I just really being tugged and led to do the kids channel. So going to be a lot more over on the kids channel, especially in 2026, but I'm going to go ahead and start on it now. But there's going to be a regular schedule and some scheduling changes up in 2026, but definitely being called to do more over there on the kids channel. And plus, we are now on the YouTube Kids app. The kids channel has been over 2 years. YouTube has a strict policy guidelines to be able to get over on the the YouTube Kids app. And basically, we're still on YouTube. The app is for parents that download the YouTube Kids app, and they don't have to worry about their children watching something they shouldn't. Also remember, the Kids channel is different because since this is children's content, you can't set up notifications. You can subscribe, but you can't set up notifications, and you cannot comment on children's videos. I hope y'all enjoyed hanging out with me, Brooke, Caden, all the animals here on the farm. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day and the best day ever. We'll catch you guys on the next one, and y'all be good.